Welcome back to Dad Riffs, and today we're going to be working on Funk 49. Alright, so you got this really cool intro where you're going to be doing this bend, and it's going to be on the G string on the 7th fret. It's going to be a full bend, and so you're going to be playing with the pentatonic on the A, 5th fret. So you're going to do that full bend, and then you have your pinky right here on the 8th fret of the B string. And then you're going to bend it down slowly. And then go to your pointing finger on the 5th fret. And then you do the same bend again, but slowly bend it down as you're hitting it 4 times. And then you're going to do a pull off from 7 to 5, and then from 5 to 0. And then do the same thing on the D string. And then it starts the riff. And so you're going to bar with your pointing finger on the 5th fret, and you're going to be hitting the open A along with 5 and 5 on the D and the G. And you're going to hammer on with your middle finger on the G string going to 6. What a sweet chord. So after that, you're going to be doing some chucks, like a little muted notes there. So you basically just hold the guitar with your left hand, don't press down too hard, and then your right hand's just going to be doing some rhythm. And then you got a bar on the 7th fret, and you're going to be hitting the D, the G, and the B. You could probably just get away with the D and the G, but you can add that note in there if you like. And then back to the hammer on. So it goes. You go back to the bar on the 7th fret, and then you got this strange hammer on where you're going. So that's ring finger on the 9th fret, and then you got your middle finger on the 7th fret. So, and then back to this. When it does that intro, and then goes here, you can kind of hang on that chord without doing the X's. And he starts doing the X's a little bit after that, so. And every time he does the phrase, he ends with just an open A. You can try to mute the rest of the strings with your thumb and your pointer finger. And so yeah, a lot of muted notes in this particular song. So that's the main riff. And then it goes to this little walk down thing. It's pretty cool. It's a pentatonic walk down. You're going to slide to the 7th fret on the D string, go to the 5th, and then same thing on the A string. Go down to 3, and then you got 3 and 5 on the E string. So it goes. Then you do a power chord on the 5th fret right here. So. Then do the exact same thing, but just up a whole step. So you're going to go right here. And then every other time, instead of ending with a chord, he just does a vibrato on that root note. So it goes. And right after this last note, you're going to do this awesome chord. Reminds me of Purple Haze. Very cool chord. All right, so you got your middle finger on the 7th fret of the A, pointer finger on the 6th of the D, and then ring finger back to the 7th, but on the G string. And then you got your pinky on the 8th fret of the B string, so it sounds like this. And you can hit the open E if you like too. Makes it even fatter. You can have the bottom E too. It's the same, Very cool chord. Then we have a drum solo that's like a little jungle drum solo with like monkey noises and stuff in the background. Does that for a long time, and at the end of the drum solo it goes. So of course that's just a few muted, and he kind of sweeps the mutes. And then you got your pointer finger barred on the 5th fret. You can hit the open A with that. And then you got a vibrato on the D string on the 5th fret. And it sounds like 2 guitars are doing that part. It sounds a little chorusy right there. And then you got pinky right here on the way up here. It's going to be on the 15th fret of the E. And then you bend with your middle finger on the 13th fret, but you're coming down from the bend, so it goes. and then you hit the note, so it goes. And when you get to here, the riff kind of starts back over, but the muted notes are a little different now. So it goes. And then instead of going, it just goes to here. And then back to here. So again, that whole little thing goes like this. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing, man. It's a great little tune. If you can't see my little tone switch here, I'm all the way on the bridge pickup. But yes, good luck, sir, good luck.